Do you know someone who tries their whole life to quit bad habits, but never succeeds? Whether it's alcohol, smoking, overeating, obesity, or simply procrastination, whatever it is, they stay good for a few days, then fall back into the same place again. You've probably seen someone say, "This time, I'm definitely going to do it." And then it starts strict dieting, cutting sugar, cutting fast food, going to the gym every day, running every day. But after a few days, work pressure, stress, family, studies, everything piles up, and the plan collapses. And then the person returns to the old habit. Sometimes even worse than before, maybe. The person is you. But what if I told you there's a method so simple, you'll laugh at first? It's so small that you'll think, how can this possibly help? But that tiny thing will eventually change your life. This system is built from 5 Japanese philosophies: Ikigai, Kaizen, Hara Hachi Bu, Wabi Sabi, and Gambaru. Now, let me tell you a story. His name is Christopher. Christopher is 40 years old. He weighs 142 kilos. He was slowly dying. He wasn't a bad person. He was a responsible person. He had worked in a warehouse for 15 years, leaving at 5 a.m. and returning at 7 p.m. to kids. A wife, bills to pay, constant pressure of a typical middle-class life. His eating routine? Breakfast in the car, lunch at his desk, dinner in front of the TV because he didn't have the energy to sit with his family. On weekends, pizza, beer, and the couch. He used to think, I work all day, deserve this. But his body started sending warning signals. Climbing stairs became difficult. Tying his shoes made him breathless. When the kids asked him to play, he made excuses. When his wife asked him to go for a walk, he said, I'm tired. You know what hurt the most? The look in his 7-year-old daughter's eyes, the day she stopped asking him to play, because she had learned Dad doesn't play. Christopher had tried before. He went to the gym 3 times, last had 2 months. He tried a low-carb, diet lasted 3 weeks. He tried running in the morning, lasted 5 days. Then he reached a dangerous place, accepting defeat. I'm just like this. It's genetic. I don't have time. And then came the day when something inside him broke. One Saturday morning, he was in the yard with his 9-year-old son. I say with, but he wasn't playing. He was sitting on a plastic chair while the boy played ball alone. The ball flew far and landed in the neighbor's flower bed. His son said, Dad, can you get it? Christopher stood up, walked over, bent down to pick up the ball. And then, he couldn't stand up again. No pain, no injury. He simply couldn't lift his own body weight. He stayed on all fours in the flower bed, sweating and struggling to get up. His son watched silently. Finally, the neighbor came and helped him up. That night, Christopher cried. He cried because at 40, he needed help to stand up. He cried because his son had seen it. And he realized a memory had been created in that child's mind. My dad is weak. His wife came and hugged him. She didn't say much only. You need help, Chris. Seriously. The next day, Christopher called his friend Marcus. Marcus had lost 30 kilos and kept it off. Christopher asked, how did you do it? Doctor medicine, Marcus said. I did see a doctor, but not the kind you're thinking of. He didn't give me medicine. He gave me a philosophy. Christopher laughed. A philosophy makes you lose weight, Marcus replied. You're wrong, Chris. The following Tuesday, Christopher went to that doctor. The clinic felt strange, not like a hospital. Just a wooden table, 2 chairs, and a large window facing a garden. The doctor, Dr. Teshi Yamamoto, about 65 years old. Calm, steady, almost like a monk. Christopher explained everything. He expected advice on diet, exercise, blood tests, but the doctor wrote nothing. He only asked, how many times have you tried? 3 or 4? And how long did each attempt last? A few weeks? 2 months at best? The doctor said, you failed because you tried to win a 40-year war in a 2-month battle. Your body built these habits over 40 years, and you think you can undo them in a few weeks? Then the doctor said, starting today, you'll make a change so small, it will feel like I'm joking. Christopher said, I agree. Doctor said, every morning, the moment you wake up before doing anything else, drink 1 glass of water. That's it, for 2 weeks. Christopher was shocked. Just water, the doctor said. 1 glass of water won't make you lose 50 kilos. but it will give you proof that you can keep a promise to yourself. That night, Christopher placed a glass of water beside his bed. The next morning, he drank it. Day 2, day 3. On day 7, he woke up before his alarm and thought, "Where's my water?" After 14 days, he returned. The doctor asked, "Did you do it?" Christopher said yes. "And I don't know why, but I actually kept it up for 2 weeks." The doctor smiled. "That's Kaizen, small improvements. You don't climb a mountain in one day, you take one step at a time." Then the doctor added, "Keep the water. Now add one more thing. Put half the amount of food you normally put on your plate. Wait 20 minutes if you're still hungry, then you can take more." The first week was hard. He would finish eating and stare at the stove, wanting more. But he waited 20 minutes. In 3 weeks, he went back for extra food only twice. Because his body wasn't hungry, his habit was. The doctor was teaching him. Hara Hachi buing until 80% full. Then the doctor said, "Now add movement, not the gym. Every morning after your water, walk from your door to the mailbox and back." Christopher laughed. "The mailbox is only 20 meters. The doctor said, "Not exercise habit, a habit of movement." On the 3rd day, his daughter saw him and said, "Dad, can I come?" They walked hand in hand. She talked about school things she never used to share because her dad was always tired. When they returned, she asked, "Can we do this every day?" From that day, Christopher started walking a bit farther. Not for the doctor, for his daughter. In 2 months, he lost 8 kilos. But the biggest change was this. The light returned to his eyes, then came the first stumble. In 3 months, he had lost 14 kilos. Then came the festival day. A table full of food. Everyone had huge plates. His mother said, "Why so little? Are you sick?" Someone else said, "It's a celebration. Forget the diet." The pressure broke him. He overate too much. That night, he looked in the mirror and thought, "I failed again. I'm going to quit." The next morning, he didn't want to drink water. He didn't want to walk. But he remembered the doctor's words, "You will fail. That's when you'll find out whether you've truly changed," he messaged the doctor. The doctor said, "Come this afternoon." The doctor asked, "Did you drink water this morning?" Christopher said, "Yes." "Did you walk?" "Yes," the doctor said. "You didn't fail. You stumbled." A stumble is losing balance for a moment. A fall is stopping completely, says Wabi Sabi, accepting imperfection. One bad day doesn't erase 3 good months. And he added, Gambaru, enduring, even when it's hard. You did that today. After that, Christopher stumbled again. A few times, birthdays, stress, celebrations. But every time he came back. And every time he came back, his brain learned, we don't quit anymore. In 9 months, he lost 35 kilos. Now, he didn't walk 20 meters, he walked 30 minutes. The doctor asked, when was the last time you felt like quitting? Christopher paused. He couldn't remember, the doctor said. Because you're not trying to change anymore. You're living differently. This is identity now. You're not an overweight person trying to lose weight. You're a person who takes care of himself. The doctor said these 5 philosophies are the full system. Ikigai, purpose being there for your family. Kaizen, 1% improvement every day. Hara Hachi Bu, eat up to 80%. Wabi Sabi, accept imperfection. Gambaru, keep going even when it's hard. After 12 months, Christopher took a blood test. The doctor was shocked. Cholesterol down, blood pressure normal, sugar levels good. The doctor asked, what are you doing? Christopher smiled. I drink water in the morning. But the truth is, it wasn't the water. It was 365 days of small, better choices. In 18 months, he lost 52 kilos. He dropped to around 88 to 90 kilos. Now he runs with his kids, plays with them, and is truly present. His wife said, what I love most is, you came back, not your body you. Now, here's the most important part for you. This method isn't just about weight loss. It's a system to change your life. Whatever your habit is, procrastination, addiction, phone obsession, laziness, the problem isn't knowing. The problem is doing. You can't do it because you're trying to change everything at once. So today, I'm giving you the same challenge, the 14-day challenge. Pick one thing. The smallest thing, so small you'll laugh, like 1 glass of water in the morning. 5 push-ups before bed. 1 minute of meditation. 1 page of reading. 2 minutes of walking. Do only that for 14 days. Don't add anything else. After 14 days, you'll have proof. You can keep a promise to yourself. Then add another small thing. Then another. That's how your identity changes. You won't be perfect. You will stumble. But you will come back, and that's what matters. If you've watched this far, it means you're looking for something real. So comment today, what is the smallest change you'll start tomorrow morning? Not a big plan, just the first tiny step. Because tiny steps are where big change begins.